What's up, everybody? It's CMP with Craftmaster Productions and Studio1 Tutorials.com. Don't forget to stop by Studio One Tutorials, pick up your premium membership. It is 50 cents a day. And also, do not forget to stop by CMPKits.com. Get yourself a copy of Drill MIDI Volume 1. Get yourself a copy of Drill MIDI Volume 2. Get yourself a copy of Drill Loops Volume 1 and 2. And be prepared to have everything you need to complete these tracks. Now, today, I want to talk to you guys about something that is just awesome, right? Bro, to my surprise, I did not know this was coming out. Akai dropped the 2.10 update, 2.10 update, and that is for the MPC software, and that is the MPC firmware. A lot of great stuff has come out, and I just want to show you guys real quick in this video how to actually get some legit sounding drill glides into your productions. Right, they were nice enough to change the key groups so that we can actually have portamento, legato, and glide and everything inside of the software and on the hardware, right? So if you look inside like your MPC hardware, if you just go to, even if you're using controller mode, the best thing to do is just hold down menu and hit program edit, and then that'll bring the program edit up here. You'll see that we have a porta slash mod mode that we can use, right? That's available to us right here. The settings that you want to have for drill, this isn't going to change that much because most of your beats are going to be around like 140 beats per minute. What you want to do is you want to go to portamento right here, and you want to make sure that your time is set to 23, and that you have legato turned on, right? um Leave everything else the same. And inside the software, what that's going to look like is when you pull up program editor, right? You just click this button right here to pull up program editor. You have your sample here. Make sure your polyphony is set to mono. Make sure your polyphony is set to mono. That is super important. And then the next thing that you want to do is just write out your pattern, right? So I have this pattern going. Now, there's a couple things that you're gonna want to notice here, in order to get this sound. First of all, when you zoom in, when you input your notes that are gonna glide, make sure like you hold down Shift and you bump these off the grid ever so slightly, because when you have them lined up, it's just gonna shoot up to the note that you see it at right there, and that is not going to sound like drill music. That's a big part of it, right? So you'll notice that on each one of my glides, I've got that notched over a little bit. And just like a quick tip for, if you want to if you want to program these types of um these types of glides easily, what I would suggest you do is go ahead and go into pad perform mode. Once you have your scale and everything, and the way that I do it, like the way that I figured those notes out, is I'll play something like, and then once I have like some types of tones, some type of melody, some type of bass line that I like, I'll go ahead and just record that in to the actual grid mode, and then from there I will make the changes. One thing that makes it easy is just instead of trying to hear the slide sound as you're playing it, know that that's something that you could program, and just get the notes. you know Once you have that, you could tighten it up inside of the software, or inside of the actual standalone mode, because this does work in standalone. So just those couple things I wanted to show you guys, to make your stuff actually sound like drill music. Because if you just hop in and you turn it on glide, and you're gonna notice some differences from the way that this acts in the DAW that you're used to working with, and inside the Akai software and hardware. It's just CMP Craft Master Production Studio 1 Tutorials.com. You guys keep it simple. Get drill MIDI, get drill loops 1 and 2, cmpkits.com. Don't be basic, and we will see you on the next.